God has blessed us, so both of them go to private schools, but they know what we're paying for those private schools. They also have their own, own accounts. And so every time they want to go, so in the beginning, they're like, all right, they want to eat out. They want to eat out, Uber Eats. All right, bet. You pay for it, right? And so now when we start having those conversations about how much eating out is costing, and now they understand they have their own money, and they're like, nah, let's do right, let's do a Instacart, right, and let's cook food. All right, bet, let's do that. But that doesn't happen if they don't understand the cost and what things cost, and even though the money's coming from us, but let them pay for it, right? Let them see, what it's like. And so it starts there, right? It starts with the conversation. It starts with, and also not being ashamed even, right? So like, as entrepreneurs, right? Like, 22 and some of 23 was a beautiful, like, we made a lot of money, right? And then towards the end of 23 into 24, things started to shift a little bit. And so as an entrepreneur, there was stuff that we had to fall back on, and we had to reassess. And as we were reassessing those things, we're having those conversations with our children and saying, nah, we're not doing that. Like literally, and I'm not saying anybody do this, but literally, like 22, we were on vacation 4 times. Like we were going out the country. Anybody's birthday, we was balling. I mean, we was like, wait, this year we not going nowhere. We said if things shape up the way it need, we maybe go somewhere in December. We'll maybe go somewhere, right? And so having those real life examples, but not being afraid to have those conversations, right? Because sometimes your family and people see you on the up, and there's this level of gratitude or pride that we take, that they look at us as superheroes, like, yes, my family's rich, right? And so we're afraid to have those conversations to say, wait, we not rich this year. This year we got to do things a little different, and being okay with having those conversations.
No, you know what? I love what you're saying, Ash Cash, because I just remember, like, my dad, I spend the summers with my dad. I grew up at a university camp. My dad was a professor at Tuskegee University. And he was there since I was 3 years old. And I just remember, like, going to visit him. And he would take, like, teachable moments. Like, we would be in Piggly Wiggly. And he would make me, estimate. He would put items in the cart. And then he would tell me the price. And he showed me rounding up. And then he made it into a game, and then at the end, he wrote checks back then. And he would say, can you guess, based on what we put in the cart, how much the groceries would cost today? And so he always took those moments to, like, teach me, and it was every time we went to Piggly Wiggly, and I was part of that Monopoly thing, trying to win some money or something. He'd get the pieces, and everybody loved Dr. Taylor, so they'd give extra pieces. My dad was the bachelor of the campus or whatever. But yeah, it's those teachable moments. And he would pay bills, and he would say to me, he said, listen, it's just additions and subtractions. That's all it is.